Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to everybody. Everybody enjoying the sandstorm? Awesome, awesome. Gonna be working on Adobe Sandstorm over here. Sculpting some more reps. Drinking some mead. And God knows if we'll get to our Midas. God damn these reps. The good thing about these reps on the back is that at least they're mirrored on the from leg to leg, except on the foot. They get a little unique on the bottom of the right foot, I think. Oh, hello. Hi, CK. Jamakika, what up? Rage. Bondiolex, Chrono. Pablo, ¿qué onda? Midas Touch, interesting. Very appropriate if we can get to that tonight. Golden Boy, welcome back. Primrose, nice to see you again, dude. Boyro, welcome back, buddy. I've seen our subs up in here. Hello, Vanilla, what's up? Yeah, dude, Handlebars, dope song, right? Hey, Maui. Huh. I forgot about these little extra pieces we had on there. We should probably got a little bit of detail onto them. So yeah, let's just do that real quick. And we'll start sketching out the wraps on the legs and the belt item. It's really just more wraps everywhere. This is a mummy. What's up, new on deck? For those of you that are new to the stream, or to the set that we've been working on, let me show you guys the in-game poly version right now. Ignore the arm texture on there, that's our initial bakes. I haven't really touched them at all. And a little bit of work has gone into the texture for the head item, this piece right here. Still quite a ways to go. But here is the rest of the items on the back. We have the urn. There's a little ice frog there on top. Part of Trouse coming out of the urn. Very Egyptian. Really good style throughout, I think. Should be pretty unique. So today we're gonna try and finish these guys. And yeah, they're mirrored across the right side. So we just have to worry about this guy. This guy's over here. This is the unique stuff. And this is gonna be probably gonna be mirrored from the arms or something. I'm not sure about it just yet. I'll have to see if we can squeeze this guy into the bone count if we want that guy to drag as well. I don't know, I might have enough of his unwrapped pieces by the arms. He's got a lot of bones there from the chains that he's got in game. So yeah, we're replacing those with this unwrapping of Naix. Hey, Clappin', what's up, buddy? Welcome back, dude, thank you. Midas had Naix. Maui, dude, we actually tried that shit. I probably don't even have it on this file anymore. Let me see. Oh, that's the default Naix. Oh, I think that went a long time ago. Oops. Get in here somewhere. Like all these different versions of things we were trying. At one point, we actually tried to sculpt the Midas on his hand. And kinda, we even like busted it all up so that it was broken at the tips because his fingers are like, look at these fucking fingers. They're so fucked. I mean, like this bone that they sculpted on there, that doesn't even fucking go anywhere. It's just he's mangled up, like completely mangled up. So we did try to put the Midas on there, and it just looked ridiculous. And it didn't, you know, at the point where we broke the top of the fingers, so it would make sense. It just stopped looking like a Midas on top of everything. So we kind of gave up on that idea, and we decided to make our armlet there that we were gonna beat the crap out of. You guys can see the starting of the bake here, or our version of the armlet. We kind of redesigned it a little bit so it was more unique to us. And we're gonna have it with all this battle worn and really aged. What the fuck? That is the other way. There we go. Some edge misinterpretation from the baking, but there we go. We fixed that up in 2 seconds. So yeah, we kind of decided to put it underneath the wrappings a little bit so it didn't cause too much distraction for the rest of the set. It'll be like a nice little bonus. I might even dim out this glowies a little bit more. I just kind of threw them in there just as a placeholder. But yeah, you know, maybe it was buried with him for all that time. And oh, hey Kamiko, what's up, bro? The custom effects for this guy, we're gonna have ambient effects for his Midas and for his heart. So his heart's gonna be beating and moving, pulsing. The Midas is gonna be dropping coins every now and then. And for his special effects, we're gonna replace his Q, his E, and his ultimate. So his Q is gonna, his wrappings are gonna go flying. I mean, we're not gonna be able to lose them from the model itself because that would require quite a bit of extra code that we're gonna ask Valve to do. Right, so we're gonna have just like wrappings kind of like fly off of him, and then also still keep his red default effects so that, you know, it's not gameplay breaking or anything like that. But it'll be neat to see the little wrappings kind of fly off and then float down to the ground. For his E, which is like his slowdown on enemy heroes, catching up to them, and then lifesteal like a shit ton more percentage away from them. For that one, we're actually gonna wrap wrappings around the targets that he's focusing, as well as keeping them red as well. So, you know, we don't really take away the red, so people can still know what the hell is going on. But we're just adding a little bit of the touch of our set onto him. And for the ultimate, we're gonna turn him into like sand instead of turning into blood as he goes into people or items, or into creeps or heroes. And then when he comes out, he's gonna explode into sand and replace the blood on the ground with sand as well. And we're also gonna make like just tons of beetles or scarabs gonna explode out at the same time and then kind of scatter away. Yeah, so I think those are the three abilities that we're gonna change, and then a couple more effects on top of that for ambient ones that are always happening. Also, oh yeah, for the death animation for him, we're gonna make something unique as well for both the Midas and the heart. I'm not sure what we're doing for the Midas just yet, but for the heart, we're gonna be making a new death animation for him so he doesn't just kind of kill over like a cow yet. And at the same time, we're gonna make the top of the urn, the little ice frog thing, kind of come off and bounce around, and the heart itself is gonna fall off and roll on the ground for a bit and leave a trail of blood behind it. So yeah, a couple of really unique death animation. I love the death animation, so we're kind of starting to really add those to a lot of our sets. Yeah, that's planned so far. Yeah, there's already code for it to glow purple, the armlet, but it's a little too strong. And like I said, we don't want to really make it take too much attention away from the rest of the set. So we might use that code and just make the light a little bit bright whenever you use the armlet in game, because the code is already done by Valve or some other armlet. So we'll use it, but just as a little bonus. We don't want it to overpower anything. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh hey, Rocket Alex, what's up, man? Welcome in. Yeah, it's quite a it's a little more complex than, you know, Naix, you know, comes across, because there's only 4 items. But we're really making 5 items for him because we're making the style on the back. You'll be able to choose between the Midas or the heart that we got going over here. Let me show you guys the Midas. This is gonna be a coin, but I think we have some polygons to kind of like make a coin got stuck on there, and he's gonna be dropping coins every now and then, leaving them behind. Haven't done the ZBrush for the hand yet. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. But all this other ZBrush is pretty much done. Make pretty good onto this guy. Thanks, Chemical. Yeah, and like I was saying, we'll have the 5 items, we'll have a loading screen, so it'll be 6 items. And then we'll have all those special effects to go with it at the same time to really complete and, you know, bring the whole theme together. Really nice. And yeah, I think a lot of people will be happy about that. And if we have time, I really want to make unique icons for this guy. We're slammed for time, so maybe that'll just come at the very end after we submit, and maybe I'll spend some time doing the thumbnails and all the unique icons for the stuff we'll be submitting as a chest. It'll be a little bit later in the year, or in a few months, I should say, for this guy. This guy's gonna be in the chest. Also working on other things that'll come out around then too. What we can go for, try and get all the stuff done at the same time, make it in time before TI for sure. At the same time, hope for Source 2 to come out soon. Damn. We don't have a name for the set yet, dude. We always ask the chat to help us out, because you guys come up with some pretty cool shit. And we bounce ideas off for you guys, so yeah, if you guys come up with something cool for the name, throw them out there. Can we make a style that has both the Midas and the heart? No, man, you gotta choose, man. Maybe you go one game and one game or something. But yeah, we can't load all those textures at the same time. All right, let's finish up that ZBrush stuff. Little bits of the urn that kind of fell off and got stuck onto the heart, just to kind of change a little bit, not just have the heart completely playing by itself over there. That's the main idea behind it, anyways. I've also had some cracks and whatnot, little bits of pebbles that maybe are still on it. Make this a little bit cleaner. Unify it more with its the broken pieces of the urn at the same time. Off. Flatten out this edge. Here a little bit more beat up, like gold. Blacksmith smashed this into pieces, or the artist, sculptor. Smashed it into shape, but broken off anyways. Bit of feel here. In this side, we'll kind of add this crack. Thank you, Super. Exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna hide some of this stuff. A lot of polygons going on that arm on that. Holy shit. More than likely I'm gonna end up moving this piece. I don't like where it's sitting right now. I just kind of put it there at first because it was a good kind of like almost looked like it fell off almost, you know, as it broke down and close to that guy, so I can put it together really easy. But I'd probably move this guy somewhere like maybe down here or something, so that we see that really neat part of the heart of Trask that we're hiding right now. And it's kind of falling right into like an edge here, which I don't like. So yeah, we'll change where the position is at before we bake this out. Hey, what's up, Elge? Won't Valve make an exception if it's super good? Maybe, but I don't wanna really rely on Valve doing that, or you know, really bug them too much about doing special case stuff for us. So yeah, I'd rather just us worry about it than bugging Valve about it. They're busy enough as it is, so minimize that stuff as much as possible throughout the year. Let's hide all this other stuff, it's really getting in the way. Back wraps as well, I think. Where are you? Maybe we can throw a stencil in here, just for good measure. One of those stencils we did earlier. Did we lose him? Oh, maybe runes too? Or was that the... Actually, I wanted the other one. IO, and we had this blink dagger. I think I'll go with the blink dagger. And I just want the maybe part of it. Oh, that will do. Happy Mardi Gras. What? Hey, what's up, Q? A porridge dish. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we're planning on using the urn and the Heart of Trask. Well, maybe the urn closed actually as well for some of the marketing, like little thumbnails in the bottom right corner, and maybe for the lore on the workshop. So we reuse, you know, all this detail being put in. Because a lot of it won't be visible in game, obviously. It'll be more like a little noise. You know, like you'll see that there's runes on there, but they might not be super clear. But yeah, we'll make sure to recycle that detail somewhere else, so it's not just thrown away. Yeah, no Mardi Gras in San Francisco either, man. Fourth month anniversary. What? Hey UI, what's up, man? Almost missed you there. Welcome in. Chemical Aliyah, I have no idea what you're talking about. We did a blink dagger. We did the Aegis, little Dota symbol. I don't see an R2 there anywhere. Some Egyptian slave. Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at. Very weird of you to say that. I don't know what you're talking about, Chemical. I should break a Lego or something. It'll be really small in game. Alright, the two other little pieces back here. Let's hide this. There we go. Oh, fuck. Let's hide these guys too. Easier to see our Heart of Trask here. What the f is that? Oh, that's a face bit. It's messing with me, the rotating. Got to hide those. Chemical, I had to give a shout out to my Lucas brethren. Had to. Hey, Dark Angel, the heart's going on his back, and like he placed it like in the wraps to hold it for him. Sorry, the low poly real quick, so you get an idea where it's gonna go. These are the pieces working on right now. Just I forgot to add detail to those guys, and once we do that, we'll move on to this section and do the wraps for that. But yeah, the heart's inside of this urn with a little ice frog on the top as the cover. Very Egyptian, but instead of like Anubis or the eagle head or whatever, it's, we put a frog on there. You know, sort of style. Storm Spirit Monk. Have you not seen it before, man? Like at all? Or did you just see it on our Facebook page? Where'd you see it? I can load it in Soft Image in a second if you want to see it in 3D, man. Alright, let's just finish these guys first, though. I think this side is the side that we see the most, and I did the least on it, so it's or a little, some pebbles or something stuck to it. Maybe some cracks. Or flashes when it broke off. Supposed to be more metal than anything, but these cracks will work. Especially at a distance, it'll be alright. Alright, last one. Alright, that's... The Heart of Trascon is back, man. The monkey tree. You mean the gorilla tree that we're making for Nature's Prophet? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that chest. I think we had like some golems that needed to be done too, and I don't know, it just kind of fell off. We have the animations and everything done for the tree. Alright, well that's done. Let's... Alright. We're making a set to go to the treant. No, it's just the treant that we made for that style. Though we did start a little bit of work on a Nature's Prophet set, and we'll have to do a new treant for that. But yeah, I think we kind of like showed like a couple seconds of it last week at some point, just because it was already loaded on the screen. But yeah, we're not really showing it just yet. Yeah, I remember that too, Primrose. Rest in many pieces. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just throw the treant out there, I guess. I don't know. It's me, Thiago, and Danny Dem that worked on it. What the hell? That seems like a weird Rifolo, Pink Ninja. I think she's misclicking on her phone. I'm not using the treant because I made it with those two other guys, and we should probably just submit that by itself instead of me putting it into one of my sets. So yeah, no big deal. I have no problem with that. We'll just make a new treant to go with the set that we're working on. Can I send a link to the best set that I've made in my opinion? Well, the best set that we made in my opinion, we haven't submitted it yet, so I can't give you a link for that, but it's a Chaos Knight set. Yeah, chemical. I think it's just the materials that need to be done on it and a little bit of like polishing on the texture. But the alphas on the grass and the animations are done, and yeah, I mean all the ZBrush obviously and most of the textures. So it's just finishing those textures up a little bit, pushing the materials out, and I guess thumbnails and whatnot. So yeah, I guess we'll just like submit it as just like a single item, or maybe I'll talk to some people and see if they want any chests. I don't know. We'll see. I also talked to Thiago and Danny then before we decide to do anything. Make sure that they're on board, you know? They agree with where to throw it. And Macabre, the two sets that I have in game right now are the Phantom Lancer and the Tools of the Meta Harvester. and some single items. But the lone druid is on hold. They're supposed to go in, and our juggernaut was on hold for like a year, or it was supposed to be released with the China, the big China release of Dota, but they've been postponing that release for over a year. I have no idea why. I'm sure they had problems with their government, which is the biggest issue for them. So yeah, we told them that we were gonna take the setback and let us know when they were gonna actually come closer to release, and then we'll make something new for them at that point. But yeah, I mean that our Juggernaut set has been sitting in the workshop for like over a year and a half even. And yeah, a lot of people keep asking about it, and that's it. We're releasing it pretty soon. So there's that. And we also have Star Ladder chest that's coming out this or next season. Have LiveWorkshop chests that we're finishing up as well. Full sets. It's incredible. Like that's we've been spending so long on this stuff, but it'll be worth it, man. It'll be worth it. The Treant? Well, the Treant we started a few months after TI. Like I threw the ideas around with Danny them, and he started like putting the concept together. I told him we should turn it into this like gorilla, you know, with all this like the fur on him actually becoming the grass. So then he started sketching that in during TI3. But yeah, then I started sculpting it a couple months afterwards, and yeah, went for a while, and then the rest of the chest kind of like stopped production as well, and we had to jump into other things, and I don't know, man. Crazy. Memorias. There's a lot of online schools you can go to. There's also like actual universities or colleges you can go to take 3D courses, game design, or anything like that, or just classical art, and then transfer your skills over to digital. I didn't go to school myself. I was self-taught. I don't know, UI. I think we're gonna throw it into a tournament. That was Frosty, Enemy, and Abyss that did most of that. I just kind of came in at the end and kind of touched up things and cleaned it up a little bit, helped them out. But they did most of the work for that, guys. They deserve most of the credit for that one. Banana wallpaper? What? What? Let me update this file in our. Alright, I think it's time to do these wraps, or his belt item. So his default belt item, let me show you guys. Oh, and I'll show you that our Storm Spirit Monk. I haven't forgotten, man. I'll show you in a second. But check this out, Where's the default? Alright, let me just write our belt. Where's our belt? Nope, that's not it. What the fuck? Okay, well that's supposed to be it, but it's on some other layer, so let me just attach this to the right position. Belt. Perfect. Edit. So yeah, this is the item that you're supposed to replace for Lifestealer, or you know, the option of what will go away, say. Which they actually updated this from his old one. I really like this new one that they did. It's really cool. It really stands out in game. I think it's larger as well too. But anyways, we're actually wrapping up his legs. Ah, there we go. Wrapping up his legs all the way down to the knee. And having a little bit of the extra cloth that's going to be dirty. And I'm going to dirty the bottom part of this so it kind of melts together into the really dirty wraps. And it should work together really nice. And then we have some loose wraps as well. And some wraps left over on his left foot and his right foot and a little bit on his calf there. And I think I had deleted more oh yeah, okay. So I deleted some polygons at the bottom here just so they could be in poly count. but still keep the wrappings on his legs. So the tricky part for this thing here is going to be mirroring across the top there. Fortunately, we have this piece here that kind of will hide a lot of that mirroring, and we can be a little bit more freeing on the direction of the wraps on his butt. So that was, I think I probably did that on purpose back then. It's been like 6 months since we touched this, so, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason we did that. Manny, as a workshop creator, what's your opinion on the 3-month trade ban on the new items? EY, dude, I actually had that idea months ago, and I was like, you know, like, a lot of people are just trading this stuff out and making it way cheaper than people actually buying it from the chest or directly from the single items or whatever. And us, as you know, as workshop artists, you know, who are getting 25% of the revenue of sales, and from the workshops, I think from the marketing or the workshop market, community market, whatever. I think we get 10%, if I'm not mistaken. Chemical can probably verify if I'm off on that number. I think it's 10 though. So it's like like that's less than half, man, of what we already, you know, make. So it kind of sucked for us. People were just like being able to find those sets right away, way cheaper. So the 3-month ban thing, I think, is great for us. It pushes people to actually support us, you know, and pay the 25%. Well, I mean, pay the full price, but at least we get to keep our 25%, and that's if we're not, like, you know, giving percentage to a tournament or anything like that. So yeah, we'll see. Something that I heard by a friend was telling me that he's talking to some tournament events, and there might be like a new effect going in for percentage breakdown for items, so that artists are not extorted by tournaments, like some big tournaments are doing right now, which I don't really need to name names. I think most people know who's trying to fuck people over. But I hope it's true, because that'd be awesome if Valve actually has this stipulation and is helping to protect the artists right off the bat, so that, you know, no organizer or company can really fuck them over any longer. So I hope that's true, and it's not only protecting us, it also will ensure that more quality sets make it into the game. I think it's a win-win for everybody. Except the people extorting artists. But yeah, fuck those guys. Hey Dimeka, what's up, man? Welcome in. Macabre, yeah man, go ahead, let's see your link. While you do that, I'm gonna set this up for a mid-poly export to ZBrush. Which, let's see, no, I should make it. Where's our build MP? Oh, they already do this shit? Fucking Christmas. Really? Oh, man. It's got no UVs, but that's okay. I don't think we need the UVs any longer. We'll find a different way to bake our lighting and stuff into it. Oh, some of this shit's off, though. Shit. Okay, maybe we'll keep this. No, it's off. I already kind of tried to fix it into place. I think I'm making a new one. I'm gonna keep the volumes. And I'm also gonna merge the middle there. So yeah, let's make a new mid poly. Get that, bring it up in here. Okay, we're gonna hide the low poly one. Excellent. Alright. So we don't need this whole left side to be present, so I'm just gonna grab all these guys and come to peace out. Alright, alright. That'll be enough for our mirroring across the center there. Make sure we don't miss it. Good. None of these guys really mirror. Actually, the foot's gonna mirror, but this is gonna be just in the UVs. So this guy can piece out too. It's just, I just took out polygons from it, but it'll still use the UVs from the left side. I'm pretty sure anyways. Let's check the UVs. Yeah, so it's just this strip right now that is being mirrored on there. Yeah, it's just the front there. So yeah, that right piece was nowhere on this on the UV space. Alright, let's save that. Turn that on. There we go. have I seen any change in income since the policy with Valve? It's really hard to see those kind of numbers, especially because we wouldn't get any information represented, separated from the community market and the regular sales. So yeah, we have no idea. I mean, it's obviously going to be better for us, but we don't have the numbers really to separate the two. Macabre. Yeah, man, that's a life stealer from our friend Mutt and I. He's a really good friend of ours, and we always helping support him as well. So we've been posting his work on our Facebook page and pushing that stuff out. Make sure people upvote it and get him more votes, and make sure that his life stealer gets in set as well. Really creepy, but it's really, really unique as well. So I hope it makes it into the game. If you guys want to see the life here, fuck it, I'll show you. And just go to the link there and upvote it. Put a good old rate up right here. I'm not logged in here on Chrome. I'm logged into my Firefox. I already uploaded this bad boy. But yeah, go check it out and give him an upvote. It's really, really neat. So creepy. I don't know how Valve's gonna feel about it, or China, but I hope it goes well for Mutt and I. Dimeka, you're in the hospital again? What? What's going down, man? Where's these guys? And I think I'm gonna separate these guys so that we work on them different points. And then we just work on the pants at a different point as well. So we'll have 2 pieces for the belt. Item. Be good. Somebody was asking about the cam. Alright, we'll so cam 2 as well? Gosh, turn that on. Oh wait, we'll separate this. Make our mid poly. Also for our mid poly, we want to get rid of a lot of these quads, or sorry, the triangles. We want to keep these quads down here. So wow, it's gonna be a little tricky. Keep some of them just because we have to, but especially at the bottom there, I don't really care if we have quads down here. Or sorry, triangle. We'll be able to ZBrush it just fine. No. Get rid of that shortcut. That will cut this way, I guess. And just fuck. A lot of these guys probably need another subdivision. Right there. Subby there, so we have more polygons in ZBrush. And this piece is really freaking separated. So I kind of want a second one on there actually. Let's see if we can split this guy. Yeah, one more time. 5. That looks about right. This should keep our UVs fairly well. Keep that triangle there. Yeah, this way. Not quite sure how we're splitting this up. I'll just get rid of as much as possible. And we'll just work it out from there. This quad's really bugging me. You know what, dude? I should bring out the mead. Cause we're gonna be sculpting this shit for a while. We haven't even started the ZBrush yet. So why the hell not, right? Oh yeah. Alright. Hey Crod, good morning, dude. I think we lost Dimka. Crazy about that. I'm gonna cut it up one more time. Alright, I think that's good enough. Give us something decent. Alright. Do our edge work a little bit here. And I kind of crease this myself on this mid-poly version that before we put into ZBrush, because ZBrush creasing sometimes is just not good enough. What I like to do is add another bevel here myself and dip it in a little bit, and then crease it in ZBrush anyways, and that with something way nicer. And for this guys, same treatment. I don't think it should be. Scale it down a little bit, pull it away as much as possible without not going crazy far. That'll destroy your normal map, but it'll help the sculpting on the edges. You don't want to eat up into your mesh like crazy. Another edge here. Okay. Guys, I want those quads. Triangles at the top are fine. And we'll start getting rid of these guys too. Actually, we need to... Yeah, we need to get a lot of these. Give that triangle there. It goes into two really sharp areas anyways. And the rest of these guys we can just... hell, just add up the whole thing. Upward that a little bit. Jerk. Okay. Okay with these guys. Forward. Work. Okay. I think one other thing I want to do here is actually bevel this out ourselves. So we don't have to deal with that edge in ZBrush. Oh god, what'd you... There we go. Okay. Now we just scale this up. Like, but it's gonna be way up. It's alright, it's gonna bake into our thing and give us a little edge. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be... Worry. And we are gonna double that edge up. Push it right up there. Actually, we need to do that. It'll be fine because we're gonna subdivide without smoothing. And the bottom part, do we need a ledge down there? Why not? Make our life easier in ZBrush. Always a good thing. so large, just a little guy. And then we'll flatten out ourselves too when we get there. Alright. Put the last piece. Hello Arch, thanks dude. Good night TK. We're gonna be up for a bit. A little bit of a late night for us. Oh, I know, crowd. We're hosting a Naix earlier to show her her sculpt for, who is it, for Eternal Envy? I think she's making it for. Alright, let's add that ledge again. It's a really good part to put it. And we'll make it even bigger over here. So this is the foot, and it's so far away. We'll make it stick out from the bottom a little bit more than from the top. A little bit more from the sides. That'll do. And the top side here, we'll just do that by hand. It's kind of weird. It's kind of really small there, so I don't want to mess with it too much. Yeah, oh, it turned out good for Aoi, but it turned really bad for Cloud9, man. Really unfortunate for those guys. Alright, we're gonna export this guys now. Get him to ZBrush. Call this belt wraps. Belt wraps 2. Okay, and we'll grab these guys, export them as well. OBJ. Come on now. Material, just that's the files we don't need on that. Wraps button. Okay. Let's LiveWorkshop. Wow, I didn't realize you guys made so many sets I use. For instance, Omni Stalwart and SK Caustic sets. I appreciate your guys' work. Oh, Macabre, those actually are not our sets. If you're you're probably at the liveworkshop.com right now looking at the featured items or the pending front page banners that we create. We actually create those to help artists and get their name out there and promote them and get more people, like all the thousands of people that come through the website and through our videos and everything, to actually check those guys out and give them votes. So you can see on the front page there, if that's what you're looking at, you'll see we credited the owners and the creators of the sets right there, right below the go rate on the workshop button link. So yeah, shout out to those guys, man. Alright, let's go to ZBrush. And we'll bring in our new... Oh, it looks like I already subdivided the pants here for some reason. But these are old. And they're missing all the other bids. Actually, those are the default pants. I didn't actually import shit. Alright, let's import them. So they're like an older version or something, but yeah, they're just XS's pants on there anyways. How to get their stuff featured on our site? I usually kind of actually take initiative and ask them and talk to them and be like, hey man, we want to help promote your stuff, and most of the time they're like super excited about it and like, yeah, absolutely, and they let us feature them, and I make the banner for them and throw them on there, and if the set's getting to the game, we change the link and change it for the store link, so that we then push people to more sales for them, hopefully. But yeah, that's 2. Import both of these new wraps. Lots of triangles, yeah. Right. I think this happened because we recentered everything with when we had to do the symmetry for the frog cap. So these legs need to be imported into a different file because I'm not gonna do that centering shit again. And yeah, I don't know where the hell's gonna center it. Fuck. I hate your ZBrush. I think I need to hide shed first. I never had to do this, I hate it. I gotta pick something that's like equally across the halves. I don't think most of these guys are, because we kind of cut them up. Let's see, let's try these guys. Oops. Oh my god. Please work. Fuck. Wraps, skip the 5-second what? Try the other file. Let's use an older file actually. Oh man, this is like an older version of the urn on here. We had different decals on there. And then I was like, no, I'm gonna redo it and make them thinner, more like strips. It's just too busy all over the place. These pants are gonna be off on this thing too, I think. This older fella. Might work? No, it's already got sculpt on the frog. which means I already centered that stuff. I have to go farther into the past. That could work. Fuck. Okay, let's go even farther into the past. Oh, ZBrush. Fucking shit with 2D space. 2.5D. Maybe before we started the heart? Yeah, let's go back before. Take bigger steps. AAA. I think this is before we started the back item. Hey, this one looks accurate. Move the brush up. This should be a lot better. Right. It'll save us a lot of time. We're trying to position the other shit. That works pretty good. Those are good edges right there. So let's save this. I'm gonna have to reinitialize ZBrush because the brush got fucked up, but we'll call this DD belt only. Actually. Alright, let's reinitialize ZBrush real quick. Messing with us. Keep practicing, I'll get there someday. I'll try, Chemical. I'll try my best. Alright, so for this guys, what we did for the wraps on his arm is really low polygon in game. So I didn't want to make his wraps be completely round and, you know, look like super round and high definition compared to the arm, which is really low poly. So we actually kept some of these hardness, some of these flat edges on the wraps. They are, you know, a little bit softer, a little bit rounder, but you can they still kind of follow that really square geometry that he's gonna have in game. So we're gonna do the same thing for the legs. We're not gonna completely smooth this stuff out. We're just gonna smooth it out a little bit, and then we'll sketch in where we want the wraps to go around, and then subdivide and keep adding those wraps to detail the edges, the dirt, the little scraps, the holes, the mirroring. We'll smooth it out. We'll flatten it up, polish it, and then add more details on top of that, and we'll be good to go. And we'll do the same for those little loose wraps on the back, because we have two items for the belt here, or at least two separate models, which will merge together into one. All part of the same UVs. Alright, let's lose this a little bit. We'll probably end up hiding a lot of this stuff. It's really gonna get in the way. That's not so bad right now. I'll leave it on there for the people that are like, what are you working on? I'll leave it on there for because of that. Because they'll just see us zoomed in super close. So at least when we rotate, they're like, oh shit. Let me Naix! Looks right. Probably have one of the wraps kind of end up down there anyway. On his crutch. Oh, symmetry. Crap. Ah, wait. What's up with the poll? Oh, dude. It's just something silly we had at the start of the stream. The Twitch thing. Earthquake in Japan, tsunami warning issued. Fuck. Those happen way too often. If I live somewhere where that happened every few years, I would take it as a sign and get the fuck out of there. Kinda weird. Sim in like Middle America, I guess, or like that last tornado hit in shit, what was the town called? Oh my god, I'm spacing out on the name. And Greensburg. And I guess, I mean, people get so attached to where they live and to their life that moving is not even like, it never even enters their head. Like, that's just not, what? Move? I mean, I can get that. You know, people get rooted somewhere and they just rebuild and they get hit again with a new tornado and they just fucking rebuild. Like, man, I couldn't do that. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at it from a different perspective, obviously, so maybe if I was there and I had their values or the way they were brought up, I would feel the way they feel, but not being from there, man, I would just be like, peace out. I'm not rebuilding my house for a third time. What? Kinda nuts. They're crazy. I got to visit Greensburg a few months after that tornado hit and destroyed everything, and oh my god, just not a single tree in sight. It's pretty grim. Monstruoso, what's up, dude? Thank you. Yeah, man, we're finishing up the last two pieces. Well, last three pieces, I guess, for ZBrush, and then we can just texture the hell out of this guy. A little bit of a fold there. Give me an idea of what I want to do with the ZBrush after. Alright, I think it's time to hide this shit. Definitely don't need the iron on that view. Wraps. The wraps. I actually want the legs on. Yeah. Yeah, the poll was just a joke, man. That's like our #1 question every night. What program are you using? Read the fuck. Those corners pretty close. Okay. Don't touch this area too much. Relies on staying, keeping the volumes really clean on the low poly. Gonna try and fill out the little bit here in the middle. Not too much on this section or something. Good morning, Jen. I'm right, Monstroso. Right. Where you from, Crud? Prefer snow any day? Yeah. You can snowboard on that shit, right? A lot of polygons there, Jesus. Good subby Jesus. Alright, that's a pretty good starting point, I think. This part needs a little love. You have to keep it bony too, right? It's Naix after all. Right. And we're gonna smooth out this guy too. It doesn't need too much. Just get rid of some of these quad looking sections a little bit. We're gonna end up flattening it mostly anyways. Near Joplin, Montana? Austria, not Australia. Oh. Australia gets typhoons. Got no email or stream thingy? What? Oh, you mean on your mobile? Shit. You might have to set that manually. They might have changed it, man. But if you're part of the Steam group and you have your Steam on, you should have gotten something. Like an hour and a half ago. Hey, what's up, entertainment? Yeah, dude, we're making a mummy set for Naix. Check it out. Where did my... There we go. Get rid of our mid-poly now. Go. Marma. Yep. This is the least fun part of ZBrushing. Smoothing shit out so that it's ready to do the detail stuff, but that's okay. It's really useful to do this stuff for Dota. You keep your volumes pretty low poly and your bakes really close this way. And there's zero retopo being done on our workflow, which is fucking dope. Right, we do the cuff. Alright, Crud, good luck with the beast. A very weird mode.
Fools.
Wheeze Fox, welcome to the show, dude.
Fools.
Save my work. El Tizzle, I think the episode was. Faces. Save that. Undo the hiding so we can go back to this. Not having to re-hide it. Little workflow there. And we're gonna start sketching in the wraps, I guess. By the way, awesome bandana. Thanks, dude. Also, it just doesn't work all the time now. I thought they took it out, didn't they? You have a year beast named after you? What? The fuck? Oh, you like that, Abyss? Hey, Banya. Do an invoker set. We should definitely do an invoker set at some point. Alright, bring this down. And Philile? Okay. Where do we want these wraps to go? Always tricky. Let's start with the crack here. Orb cracks tool is amazing. Allow us to kind of sketch in some of these guys. One of the main points anyways. On our subdivisions so we know where our low poly is gonna actually lie. And it'll make our life easier for actually adding these wraps. Okay, I want to angle this guy, and we'll continue it going from here. Here we probably want to push it up.
Isaac and his mother lived alone
there.
in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple.
How did I cause
They
this?
were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above.
I should go lower.
Your son has become
More into a wrinkle there by his
He needs to
the
be
bottom part of the
saved.
thigh there where it sticks out.
I will do my best to save him, my lord, Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's
More
room,
interesting look from far away.
that was evil from his life. Again the voice called to her. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins. I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee, Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask
Oh, Jack?
one more thing of you. Yes, Lord, anything, Isaac's mother begged. To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son, Isaac, will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else. Yes, Lord, she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen.
The aegis that drops from Roche sometimes doesn't activate on death.
Watching through a crack in his door, trembled
Huh.
in fear.
Just on Roche or the one that you buy for the beast?
Find a hiding place.
Kinda weird.
He noticed a trapdoor to the basement, hidden
There's a Your Beast named Primrose. I never even realized that they had names. I never really clicked and read their, I guess, up with their health bar or something? Or where'd you see their name?
himself down into the unknown depths below.
You fools.
Eager save 1991 or something? Welcome, dude. I almost got it. Oh, go ahead, Primrose. You can show your work. Go for it, dude. Alright, we're just kind of sketching in wraps over here anyways. Go for it. Wonderful morning in Germany. Good evening. What's up, Harmon? Let's take a look at Primrose's. What is it, the axe, I guess? Or is it the whole set? Didn't get around to doing a proper weapon or tail. Flag will need a new texture as well. Now that I missed the chance to submit in time. Okay. Hey, Terminator Games. There's a set by Primrose that he was trying to do for New Bloom. He'll end up finishing it later. Pretty unique take on Centaur. Refreshing. Gem sticks out a little bit out of the colors. Flag's a good idea. I like the plated armor. Very Chinese. How the hell? We even wrap this shit around mummies. I have never wrapped a mummy before. I'm gonna gas the shit out of this. Oh, I missed that fall. I'm sorry, man. I was like, I can get this in time before I look out. Nope. Gone. And it's gone. I have to be really clever with the detail here to make this guy's work. Proving really difficult with the mirror going in the middle and make these wraps actually work going around the Naix. Alright though, we'll make it look good. It's just the initial sketch to see where the hell we place them. We're also gonna want to leave gaps in some of these guys to make these loops kind of pull away from one another every now and then. Those gaps will expose the dark pants underneath. We'll turn them into office at the same time. But that kind of separation, you know, just not that this entire legs are still covered in wraps. We're able to push this kind of loose detail, you know, like they're still loose a little bit down here, even though they cover most of the space in terms of contrasting. All the whiteness, or the brighter fabric, I guess, on him. But it should work out. Let's unhide this. Oops. That'll work. Undo that. Oh shit, it's the anthill! Dude, I was watching a little bit earlier today. I couldn't stay around for too long, but you guys don't know the anthill, I always give him a shout out whenever he jumps on here. He does actual like real life sculpting of characters for games. I think he just finished Witch Doctor, is that right? The one with the little frog, right dude? I invite you to post your link if you have any images of your finished sculpt. And if you guys want to see him sculpt that shit live or his next projects, make sure you give him a little follow there, guys. Really cool stuff. Hey, what's up, Mindstriker Twitch? Thank you. Checking in on Manny Lameses. See how he's doing. Anthill, man, you've been working on that thing forever. It's really turning out, though. Oh, come on, man. I'm talking you up. You gotta have something for us. You gotta throw some link up. Work in progress, man. The latest picture you got. Can't leave me hanging like that. Oh my god. Fucking ZBrush just fucked our sensitivity. And I'm gonna open up these wrappings in section quite a bit so that we can build this wrap somehow to follow in. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but maybe we fold this guy all the way here. Right into the corner. Of course, this moves off in ZBrush. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh shit! Oh, look at that. We'll check out the other ones. Oh, you got all the bits painted now. Cool. This is farther along than I saw it. I didn't get a chance to really see it all that much today. Oh, here's some older shots. Yeah, check that out, guys. What the? Wait, are we drinking out of bottles now? All right. You don't have to ask me, man. Cheers, dude. Good job. Finish it up. Finish it. Finish it and start something new, dude. Something dope. Actually, what are you gonna start next? It's a great question. Is the heart finished? Yes. Show you in a bit. The song name? This is Throwing Fire by Ronald Jenkins. Fuck yeah, that's more mead. Dude, you work so close to your monitor. I'd be afraid to getting shit on my equipment. What the? The tools. So cool, dude. So cool. Yeah, this is Life Stealer we're making right now. It's a mummy set that we're creating for him. So you can see here little placeholder textures for the face and the arms. Just really started those. But we have all the other pieces. ZBrush for the back. You can't see it right here, obviously. You have the Heart of Trask with an urn and a little frog. Hey, frog, right? It's a theme this month, I guess. We have a little ice frog there with a little cute Cleopatra kind of headdress going on the ZBrush. I don't have it in this ZBrush file particularly right now because we're just doing the belt. The other stuff is set a date to see some other wrappings we're doing for him. And we're also going to be doing a Midas on his back as a style, as an option. Hey Kay. Kangomedics, I think. And yeah, we ZBrush all this stuff. I'll open up the file when we finish the wrappings, guys, so we don't waste time going back and forth on that. But we'll finish this wrappings, the ZBrush, and then I'll load up the other stuff so you guys can see the heart all ZBrushed in detail, the spikes coming through, hieroglyphics that we put it on the urn, the frog with his little Egyptian Cleopatra hat on, and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Big bottle of brews. Cheers. Oh shit, what did I do? Come on. Sensitivity is so fun. Here we'll just add some crazy details. Just kind of match up. At least kind of hide what we're trying to do over here with the wrap. It's a wrap. And like I said, we're gonna add a little bit of spacing in some of these guys and show the underneath, so it still looks a little bit loose as it's going towards the top, and it starts kind of using kind of a gradient of unwrapping. So as it gets looser, as it goes higher up the body, it's looser, and you can see the more of the separate pieces actually on his torso, like right, completely loose, and then a little bit tighter, tighter, tighter. And then a little bit of a couple of holes here and there. That will do in the texture or as an alphas. But yeah, we'll just sketch this stuff in for now. We have a little bit of a roadmap where all our shit's gonna go down. Tumba Man, what's up, dude? Got a train going down here. The bear? 2? Don't worry if I butcher your name, guys. I do it to everybody. Alright. Dude, I totally agree with you. I played so much Naix back in the day, and I just haven't really gotten back to him in a while, but once we finish this set, I'm gonna start playing him a lot more, I think. Especially because we're gonna be making new ability effects for him to match the Egyptian style that we're going for. The entire theme is gonna come together really, really nice. Gonna be really, really strong. Alright. Pretty good start here. And we can go with this. Finish this. Just from this sketch. And we're gonna with this guys kind of make it look like it's part of maybe this wrap here. So we're gonna build this up into into higher subdivisions and really match this up so we make it almost together. And we'll match it even, you know! What up? X! Oh my god, I cannot see your name. Zai?